Joining us next is a local author who is taking her whimsical stories off the page and onto the TV screen. Let's welcome Winnie Tataw, author and founder of Wynn's Books Publishing. Great to have you with us. You're also an artist.
Yes.
But you've written 5 books so far, but you've also started a publishing company where you're publishing other people's work.
Yes.
I want to get to all of that. But first of all, congratulations on the TV show. How did all of this come about?
Yes, so how it happened earlier this year, I had won an award for literacy, and during the award show, I had met one of the producers of the network I'll be on, KDCP Network.
And where's that at?
And it's out of Atlanta.
Okay, but
Georgia.
for us here in Charleston, will we be able to see your show?
Yes, everyone.
Okay,
so they do broadcast nationwide. So I was talking with her because she had won an award in media, so I was just understanding how she get there, and she was like, "Oh, I own a."
I own a TV station. So
yeah, I was like, oh, so.
You know, they don't just hand out TV shows to just anybody, though. You realize that, right?
Yes.
Yes. Well, congratulations on what's going to be called.
It's called Wynn's Literary Lounge.
And
yes.
What are you going to do on the show?
So I will be interviewing and talking to indie and traditional authors about their books, their stories, what comforts it brings them, and how to educate other writers and sometimes readers on the publishing world and new books that will be coming out, and books and parts of the publishing industry that we think more people need to know about.
That's a unique premise for a TV show,
yeah.
which I think you're going to get a lot of eyeballs on it.
Yes.
Let's talk about your entree into the literary world.
Yes.
When did you decide that you wanted to pursue writing as an author?
So I would say writing for me is also like artwork, where I call it my chicken and egg. I don't know which love came first. I've always been a writer. I've always been an artist. So one day my mom, she had just had a surgery, and she was home, and I was home with her taking care of her, and I just kept rattling about the story I had and these ideas, and she was like, Winnie, please just, how about you just write this down? Like you keep telling me the same things and all these ideas. So with her and my dad's encouragement, I just started to write and see how it went, and I fell in love with it. And now, 5 books later.
5 books later, here we are. What do you tend to write about?
Yes, so my main genre is fantasy and sci-fi, but I also do delve into mainly a lot of topics around family relationships, connection, and childhood trauma. Those are really the overarching themes of my books. Yeah. And then I also sometimes do poetry, not well, but I maybe
We're always our worst critic, aren't we?
Yeah, but in this case, I probably...
Others would beg to differ, I'm sure. But we were talking earlier, before we got started here, about just how difficult the publishing world is.
Yes.
So you self-publish, but you are now a publisher yourself of other people's works.
Yes.
So when did you decide to get into that world?
Yes, so it started because I actually was asked by a lot of different authors and writers who, again, didn't really know the publishing industry or had been in the publishing industry and had got the short end of the stick. Sure. And wanted someone who both was a writer and author and had compassion and knew how hard it was and would be understanding to them. To publish their work. And after about a year of research and development, I decided, okay, I'm going to open my publishing company to help others also get their stories out there.
That's terrific. Can you imagine without boutique presses how much we wouldn't have in this world as far as literature is concerned? So many stories to be told and so many things to learn. So kudos to you for starting a publishing company.
Thank you.
Are you working on a new book at the moment?
Yes, so the God Scion series, it has 1 more book left, and then I'll take a break. Well, I say I'll take a break.
Then you're going to start hosting a TV show. So your work is just beginning, believe me.
Yes, yes.
And when does that drop?
That will come out in 2026.
Oh, okay. All right. So we'll look forward to that. And when can we see the launch of your TV show?
So that will start this October, Tuesdays at 7 p.m.
And can people find it online?
Yes, they can. So you can either find it at kdcpnetwork.com or wynsbooks.blog. I will be posting about it also on my social medias. and they do stream it live, and then you can watch the replays the day after.
That's fantastic. All right, Winnie, thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you go check it out, and make sure you check out her books as well. Wonderful to have you with us.
Yes, thank you for having me.
We're back after this.